everybody. I hope you're doing well. So, we are out again on the streets to know who moves on faster after a breakup or after a relationship is ended. Is it the man or the woman? I want to hear your view in the comment section. You are not left out in this discussion. Kindly join me as we do this.
Although, when you look at it in the other way, is depending on the kind of relationship. Maybe who is more committed to the relationship. Maybe most guys are more committed to the relationship than the women.
Basically, if it's me, I'm sure maybe I might move on faster. But the issue is the regret after the whole thing. Because guys usually have the regret of once you see this, like let's say maybe before they broke up, she was not as pretty as she was after they broke up. So he will like start wishing like why did I type of kind of discussion. So maybe when you guys were together, you were not taking good care of her, and it leads to like you guys breaking up. So, but after you guys broke up, she met someone that could take good care of her, and then she just glued up instantly. And you like, is this the same person I have known all this while? Stuff like that.
Okay, it's the man. Why I think it's the man? Because firstly, the man act fast more than the woman. The reason fast more than the woman. The woman be like, we should be emotional, probably. So we can just act fast and reason fast, then go to next level.
I feel it's the both of them. The male gender. Now the male gender sometimes will move on with his life because he don't want to be hot. While the female gender sometimes, why the reason why they move on is because of they feel they need someone to console them.
The men, normally move on fast before the ladies or the women, because women they have that spirit of endurance compared to men. At times, you will discover that in such case, you discover that the lady can at least endure, maybe hoping maybe they will reconcile, but more especially the men doesn't have time for that. They will move on with their life, go ahead, maybe to go and remarry again or get another relationship.
Man,
Why?
man don't get time now. Man doesn't have time. But why I say this man, because woman naturally safe. They're very soft emotional, like they have a soft heart.
I don't think men are not emotional beings. Yes, women we tend to be more emotional. Yes, and even though it's hurting a guy, okay, but like men are known for suppressing, their emotions. Yeah.
So you think the man will just go into another relationship almost immediately, right?
Yes. Yes. When you say moving on faster, I feel like their mind is not like their mind is not moving on. It's just them trying to console themselves. But like moving on, I don't know how to explain, but like moving on, liking another person immediately is not that easy. They're just trying to move on because maybe they're trying to pepper the guy or something. Yes.
So last class is the guy, right?
Yes.
It's the man because the thing don't really bother them that much.
I would say a woman. I would say a woman. Ladies, it's their nature. And when it comes to relationship, I get me now. It's not marriage, but when it comes to relationship, they are not being attached to one person, although they might have one boyfriend. But in their mind, they are not attached to one person. Now, there is no lady that doesn't have a male friend, no matter how holy and committed to her relationship. There's this tendency that she must have somebody, male friend, that's a kind of emotionally attached, either one or two. It's because that is why sometimes you see when there is a breakup in the relationship, the guy will feel it more, because women's mentality is that, okay, I'm still young, I'm good looking, I have a male friend, perhaps I have someone that has been kind of disturbing me, maybe because this guy is there and I told him I don't want to cheat. I get me now. Let me still focus on him while I'm still expecting concubine. I get me now. So when the one she focus on messed up, highest 1 week, 2 weeks, she will go. Of course, lady cannot stay like that. it takes the special grace of God for a lady to stay up to a year, 2 years. I get me now after breakup. But a guy, for instance, now when I broke up personally, that was 2016. Before I go into a relationship, I stayed for more than 4 years.
The man moves faster than the lady. Why? Because it's not really easy, most especially when a child is involved. When a child is involved, it's quite difficult for the lady to get somebody else. But it's quite easy for the man to easily get another lady to move on than the lady, because nowadays people consider a lot of things, a lot of factors when it comes to relationship. It's the way the society looks at a lady who is divorced. Even if it is not true, they look at her as somebody who is not responsible or somebody who is promiscuous. Even if it is not the fact. But in most cases, people will now look at her and say, ah. And that's why you see some ladies who are even involved in marriages that involve domestic violence. You will now find out that they don't even want to leave that relationship because of what the society will say. It is easier for the man to move ahead than the lady. I'm not saying that the lady may not get married.
With or without a child, Abi?
Yes, with or without a child. But it becomes very, very difficult for the lady, most especially when a child or children are involved. Because no man will want to come and take responsibility for another man's children. Because if the children are small, of course, there's a tendency they have to stay with the mom than the father. Even when they go to court, there's a particular age the baby needs to get to before the court is okay. You can go and stay with the father. So in most cases, they're always the father. And any man who sees a lady, with a child or children, except the man wants something else, he may not really be interested in marriage. Maybe there's something else he's looking for. In most cases, I'm telling you from experience. So that is just the truth. So it is easier for the man to move ahead than the ladies. But again, the ladies don't see it that way. Yes, because once ladies are in marriage, they think that it is greener out there. It is now when there's a breakup, they now go into society, they will now realize that what I was thinking was not what I expected. Because there could be a man deceiving her. Forget about that man, he cannot take care of you. By the time the lady now decides to leave the man, she comes out, she now finds out that the man is not even ready to even, take care of her the way she expected. That is just the truth. You understand? So, by and large, I would advise that couples or people who are in relationships try to maintain decorum and decency. Most especially, it has to do with respect and submission. In relationship is very, very important. Most especially this. You need to respect and submit to your man, because these are the two major factors. Once you respect and submit to your man, any other thing you are telling him, any other thing anybody is telling him, he will not. But once there is disrespect and you're not submitting to the man, there will be a problem. The man will be looking outside. But once there's submission and respect, it will be difficult for the man to go outside.